Good evening. I'd like to welcome everybody to a special call meeting of the Lee County Board of Commissioners. At this time, if everyone will stand and have a moment of silence and then the pledge, please.
Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. Okay, at this time, I will call on Mr. Joyce to give us some remarks before the public hearing on Project Jupiter. Afternoon, evening.
Afternoon. Thank you for your consideration of this issue in this special call meeting. I'd like to defer to the county attorney, let her do a little bit of introduction.
Sure.
And then I can review the project.
At your seat, you'll see that investment numbers have changed a little bit. So we felt like it was necessary to go ahead and call another public hearing, which is what's in front of you this evening. Also, just for your record, there's a resolution at your table that has the updated numbers as well for your consideration and the agreement. There have been, I did not redline them, but there have been just a couple of changes other than the numbers throughout the agreement. The legal department have reviewed those and they're satisfactory to the county, so they are in there. And if you have any questions on the actual documentation or documents, just
Okay. By way of review, we're here to recommend an amendment to the incentive that you previously approved for this project because of the change that Ms. Parrish mentioned to the investment numbers, the job numbers. Project Jupiter, to remind you, is a life science company that will purchase and upfit the Shell building at Enterprise Park for the manufacture of a drug therapy product. We first reviewed this product with you in closed session back in June, and we made an initial incentive offer to the company. We were named one of the final sites in July, and we reviewed it again with you in closed session in late July and revised our offer so that we could make sure that we were competitive. We came back before you formally in a public hearing in mid-December because the company had narrowed the search further, and we were concerned at the pace of the project and wanted to make sure that we had that final incentive approval. The Saga Executive Committee at that time recommended to you the local incentive investment that you approved. We believed that this was a very competitive offer and that it also protected the taxpayers' investment with the appropriate performance metrics and clawbacks, of course. And then you approved that incentive on the 16th. The company then submitted a revised JDIG application to the state on December 28th, and it was approved by the Commerce Department the third week in January. And at that point, the numbers had changed slightly, and so those were the changes that Ms. Parrish mentioned. So the investment actually goes down from $126 million to $109.4 million. The job creation goes up, so we had 196 jobs originally, that goes up to 210. The average wage dropped slightly from $88,900 to $83,900. But the annual payroll, because of the increase in jobs, would actually go up slightly. The incentive amount, of course, goes down because the investment goes down. I would point out that this average annual wage is slightly more than double the Lee County average wage of $41,784. Our goal tonight is to ask for your approval of this amended incentive amount and the agreement. And we expect that the company will make a decision this month. So I'd be glad to answer any questions if anyone has questions.
Any questions for Mr. Joyce? Okay, thank you very much. Okay, at this time, I'll open the public hearing. Would anyone like to speak on or in favor of the project? Anyone to speak against the project? Okay, I'll close the public hearing. All right, and so we'll move into our second item, which is the only item for tonight's agenda, is to consider the incentive agreement for Project Jupiter. Is there any discussion or a motion on the project?
Madam Chair,
Yes, sir.
I move to approve the resolution. And I ask for the board to waive our policy to delay a vote on the presented subject for the next meeting after a public hearing.
Okay. Can we have it in one motion, Ms. Parrish?
Well, this is the resolution. I think if you just make the motion to waive the policy, that should be fine. Vote on that first, and then
Okay.
that agreement, if that's.
I'll offer that first.
Okay, so what, motion is to waive the policy, to wait until the next meeting after the public hearing, and to consider, the project tonight. All those in favor of waiving the policy, state by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
No.
Okay, all right. And then your second motion?
Move to approve the resolution memorializing the amended terms of Project Jupiter and the incentive agreement, subject to the company announcing its name and choosing to locate in Lee County, and authorize the chair to sign the agreement once the company name has been updated in the contract.
Okay. Any questions or discussion on the motion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
No.
Okay, thank you very much. And with that, is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay,
Aye.
thank you very much. Thank you for coming to the special meeting.
Madam Chair, we tentatively have this isn't part of the meeting, we're just having a discussion after the meeting.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
A meeting with our consultant on the strategic plan on Friday, March 6th.
Okay.
So if y'all will check your calendars and make sure that on that day you can be there, that would be great.
What
Do you know where I'll be
time?
on March 6th?
No, where will you be?
I'll be in Denver, Colorado.
Well, that's not fair.
No, that's where they're flying in from. Because that's where they're in Denver.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So you're flying there?
Well, I'll be there. I'm flying back, but my flight
Yeah, I know.
is until 4. Do you,
Thank
what
you,
time is the
gentlemen.
meeting?
Thank you all.
They're meeting in the morning,
Be in touch
so
with
they
us.
can go back. They might actually see you at the airport.